Hi everyone. This video is a hack on how to quickly remove dry cookie dough, flour, or any kind of flour mixture on the counter in a bowl, pot, or anything. This is the quickest way to remove dry cookie dough or flour of any kind after you've prepared your baking product. Okay, right now in front of me I have a bowl that's filled with ice cold water just out the tap. I prepared cookies last night, so this is a bowl that I purposely left to dry out overnight. And I filled the bowl up until probably an inch, inch and a half from the top, as you can see, with cold water. This is how the edges look. It's dry flour. Sorry about the shadow. But there's dry flour around the entire bowl. The water sat probably a minute, and I'm going to show you something. I haven't done anything to it, as you can see. This is just the remnants of last night's cookies, and I'm going to show you how quickly this will wipe away. And I left this amount left of dry cookie dough just to prove a point on how easily this will wipe away. But I'm going to put my finger in some cold water, and I'm going to simply just start wiping. Watch this. I'm not scrubbing, I'm not doing anything. I'm just simply wiping, and the dough's coming up like a charm. Watch. In fact, I'll do my entire hand to speed up the process. Watch this. This is something that my uncle taught me when I was young, and I would be washing the dishes, and I would be so frustrated because you'd always have to use a scrubber for baking, and he's like, no, what you do is you use cold water, because hot water actually bakes the flour onto the dish. So can you guys see how I'm just simply using my finger and it's just coming up? Look. Very little water. And look how that dough's just coming up. And I'm again using the top of the bowl to prove it was the most dry area of the flour. And if that's wiping off, imagine what's going to happen with what's been soaking in the bowl. I'm going to go closer so maybe you guys can see. Look. I'm just simply wiping it with my finger. And it's just coming up like butter. Simply like butter. Here's a big patch. Watch. It just comes up. You guys see that? Just with my fingertips. I'm not even using any kind of scrubber. Now, of course, I'm going to wash it the traditional way. I'm just simply demonstrating it's not a big deal when you have dry flour, baked on flour, or anything like that. You don't have to use a scrubbing process. You just let it simply soak probably 10 minutes max. Sometimes I don't even this has probably been sitting in this cold water for about, honestly, 3 or 4 minutes. But if you really don't even want to have to do what I'm doing with the whole taking the flour out, because normally I use a dish towel. And of course I will rinse that dish towel in cold water because it'll dissolve it out of there, and then I just throw it in the washing machine. But let me get rid of some of this water so you guys can kind of see again. Let's do this. Look. Watch this. And I don't know how long this video's even gone. I'm trying to make it under 5 minutes to prove a point of how quickly you can get rid of dry flour dough in a bowl or a pot, counters, any of those things. I don't know what made me bake sugar cookies last night. I had a craving for them, and my mother used to bake the best sugar cookies when we were kids, and they had crispy edges, and these were kind of like that. I should have shown you the finished product, but they actually didn't come out so well. So anyway, do you guys see how this is just simply coming off without any big whoop? I'll go closer again. Look, just with the what do you call that, the pads of my fingers, I'm simply dissolving it. And again, guys, I don't normally do it this way. I just went online just to see if there's this hack on there, and I didn't find it, so I figured I'd add it. There were a whole lot of complicated steps to how to dissolve flour, and it doesn't take all of that. So I just wanted to kind of show a simpler way. I'll pour some of this water off again so you guys can see how low in the bowl I am. You guys see that? Look at that. I see now it's gone over 6 minutes, but that's fine. If you had a dish towel, if you had a dish rag, or even a scrubber, it'd be seconds. It'd come out in seconds. You want to see? Let's try this scrubber. Look. And this is just cold water. There's no soap or anything added yet. I'm going to gently just move everything down to the bottom of the bowl. Lightly using the scrubber. You see that? Look. I'm not scrubbing. I'm just kind of sweeping it actually down to the bottom of the bowl. Go around the bottom a little bit. Ta-da! You get the point. Let me rinse it and then you guys will see. And again, this will go in the dishwasher, or I may wash it the traditional way. I'm going to rinse it in cold and you guys will see. Look. Now it's ready for the dishwasher. And the only reason I'm even taking my time to do this is because you may say, well, I could just toss in the dishwasher. But if you notice, even in the dishwasher, things come out baked on and stuff. And this just kind of saves time of having to rewash things. There we go, guys. There's a little bit in the corner, but it'll rinse out with the cold water. See? Ta-da! Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.